At the home of Australian rules football, the MCG, and we're going to surprise one of the game's true masters. He first started playing football as a toddler. Until today, he's racked up over 400 games and kicked over 500 goals. He's also won AFL's highest accolade, the Brownlow medal. Now, he's been invited to call today's game from a radio commentary box, and that's where we're going to surprise him live on air. So, let's go.
Triple M rocks football from the MCG. The second preliminary final today between the Western Bulldogs and the Adelaide Crows. Just like last night, these two teams meeting in finals for the very first time. Joining us this afternoon to give us the South Australian perspective on proceedings, the man who, of course, shared those premiership successes with Dermott Brereton. He won a Brownlow medal, he won a Magarey medal, and has been one of the greatest all-time players for South Australia in State of Origin football. Welcome to John Platten this afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ed and boys. How you going?
Platten,
good. I'm not real happy being here because I'm sitting next to Dermott. He's going to belt me all day.
Tell us what it's like to come to the big smokers of South Australia and play on the MCG.
Oh, just fantastic. You know, it's sun's out. It's a great day for it, and just to be a part of finals, it's just unbelievable. Well,
Johnny Platten. Johnny Platten, this is your life.
No.
Yes. Oh. Sorry, mate. Congratulations. Thank you, and we know you're not feeling very well today, are you?
Oh, no, I've been crook actually all night, and yeah, now it's making me even more sicker now.
You can blame all these blokes, Eddie and Dermy, and
yeah, thanks guys. Well, it's fantastic.
Rhett, well, put it this way, you had the chance of sitting through the afternoon next to Dermott Brereton. Now you've got to face Mike Munro, and this is your life.
I'm going to rather face Mike than you, Dermott.
Now, in AFL circles, your nickname is the Rat, right?
Yep.
Okay. And you've been known by that for a long while, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah. And who gave it to you?
It was Kernahan first, back in Ireland, back in '84.
Steve Kernahan?
Yeah, Steve Kernahan, and then...
well, he's here now to talk about it. Here's Steve Kernahan, ladies and gentlemen, captain of Carlton. Hey, Steve, how are you? Come up, mate. Come up. How are you? Now, how did the nickname come about?
Well, Platten and I were selected to represent Australia in Ireland in 1984 on a Gaelic football trip, and I had the pleasure of rooming with Platten. If you've ever seen that hair in the morning when he's got up out of a shower, it's fairly long now, but it actually flattens around his face and goes halfway down to his bum. And I said to him, "You look like a bloody drowned little rat." And I guess it's stuck ever since.
Steve, thanks very much for joining us, mate.
Good on you, mate. Well done.
Take a seat. John Patrick Platten. You were born at the Queen Victoria Hospital in Adelaide to Kathleen and Fred on March 17, 1963. Incredibly, your grandfather Bill and your son Jake are also born on your birthday. You're one of 9 children growing up in the tough working class suburb of Elizabeth, so money is tight. You go to school in hand-me-down clothes and second-hand shoes. But you inherit a real devotion to sport from your parents. And you're only 6 when you play your first footy game with local club, the Elizabeth Colts. It seems the whole family just eats, sleeps and breathes sport, whether it's on the field or off.
They used to cost me a fortune in light globes.
It's your biggest fan, your mum, Kath. What's this?
That's a 2.5 kilogram of Cadbury's chocolate, Mike, which she absolutely enjoys.
I love chocolate.
Was that right?
Yeah.
Look at you, you're both all teary.
It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough night.
Now, tell us about these light globes. Why do they cost you a fortune?
Because I used to play cricket in a bedroom which was like a dormitory. And they was all wet. If it was too wet, they would play inside. And that's why all the windows, all the light globes were broken.
Yeah. All the boys?
All the boys, yes.
Light globes are very special to us, I suppose. We had plenty of them.
Kath, what sort of a son is he?
He's a wonderful boy. He's given us much pleasure. And I love him so much.
You should be very proud of him.
Yes, I am.
Thanks, Amy. Take a seat, John. For a while, you even try your hand at hockey, rugby union and athletics. But it's on the football field where you really excel. You're 8 in 1971 when you win the first of many, many Best and Fairest awards. You're only 13 when you are made the youngest life member of the Elizabeth Football Club. And it's becoming more and more obvious that school is really not a priority of yours.
Oh, was always doing his homework.
It's your sister Floss and all your brothers and sisters, Johnny. Michael, Annette, Diane, Brian, Nobby, Jed and Scully.
How you doing? Thanks for killing me, Grant.
Very good. Scout. Boy him. Wow. Bunch of scrubbers, aren't we? Hey?
You okay, Floss? Yeah, all right. Now, apart from doing his homework, what else did you guys get up to?
When we were about 8 years old, we brought a couple of friends home. Boyfriend and girlfriend we had, and we thought we might go and play in our cubby, which was a plastic tent at the back. We decided to get a couple of smokes out and try to smoking. With that, we burnt down the tent, the back lawn. We sort of went a bit funny, and we haven't smoked since then.
Never since that day?
Nope.
Is that right? And Annette, you've always said he's a bit of a smoothie with the girls.
Oh, always. When he was about 18, he was going out with a girl, and he sort of took interest in another girl. So come Christmas Day, Christmas tea, he's double booked himself. So,
and you got him out of it?
Oh, yes. Please, Annette, please, 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 you know, ring up this particular girl and say...
And you got him out of it?
Yeah, I'm not allowed out tonight. We're going to stay home for Christmas dinner with the family.
OK, well, thanks for all joining us. We appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. We'll take a seat.
You're still 13 when you travel to Melbourne to see your first grand final, and that has a major impact on you. At 15, you'd leave school and become a storeman, but you're now playing rover for the Central Districts Football Club in the under-17s, with close mates like Andrew Barley. Then at 17, you're asked by Hawthorn's football manager to sign up on the spot for $1,000. But your dad, who's now battling cancer, advises you not to sign, to hold out, and you do. So your dad said, don't rush in there.
No, don't rush in there. Like $1,000 then would have been like $1 million to me now. And I could have done, you know, when that $1,000 came up, I spent that straight away, right in my head. I had that spent straight away. But no, I took his advice, and he was a fantastic dad, so I didn't take it.
OK. Well, Hawthorn pick you up in the next draft for nothing. They want you straight away, but again you decide you need more experience and continue in Adelaide with Central Districts. You're just 18 when you play your first senior game in 1981. And that same season, you're not only the team's leading goal kicker, but their prime practical joker, as you can see at all the parties. And let's have a look at some of your better performances over the years, John.
Who's a hawk? If you want the news, just hear me talk. I'm not that tall, I may be small. Rush with me, you'll take a fall. Rap.
So are you a frustrated entertainer or what?
I am. I've always wanted to play the drums when I was a kid, but because we didn't have too much money, I just had to bang the tins on the ground there. So, but yeah, I am a bit of a frustrated rock and roll star. Yeah.
Because your brothers and sisters say you're tone deaf.
What's that?
They say you're tone deaf.
What?
Oh dear. John, it's now March 1982, and just 4 days before your 19th birthday, your father, Fred, loses his battle with lung cancer. You lose your #1 fan, who's always been there on the sideline cheering you on. But your tough working class background gives you that something extra that you can cope with. And you share that something with another tough kid from Elizabeth, Jimmy Barnes, who sends you this message.
G'day John, how you doing? Listen mate, I just thought I'd pop in and say congratulations on an outstanding football career. You're a hero. I believe you're a bit of a performer as well. I believe you sing. In fact, I was told that you sing as well as I play football. I'm not sure if they were bagging your singing or my football playing, but either way it's not good for either of us. So keep playing football, mate. If I get a chance, I'll have a sing with you one night. From one Elizabeth lad to another, all the best, mate. Have a great night.
Welcome back. We're celebrating the life of Aussie rules great John Platten. It's the end of the 83 season when Carlton offers you $8,000 to sign with them. But your father's sound advice is still ringing in your ears and you hold out again for a better offer. But don't you now belong to Hawthorn anyway?
Who cares as long as I got the money?
Is that right? OK. Well, you do sign with Carlton for an unbelievable 5-figure wage plus a $20,000 bonus just for signing. How did you spend that?
Oh, I brought a Peter Brock special. I like fast cars, and it only took me 2 days to spend that money. So yeah, I'm a bit of a petrol head, like fast cars, and I brought the Brock special.
Well, Peter Brock remembers you buying that car, and he sends you this message.
Johnny Platten. Now, I remember meeting you over in South Australia at a Holden dealership up near Elizabeth, around about 82, I guess, some number like that. And you just bought one of my first Brock Commodores. Now, I believe you went on to actually buy another 2 cars as well. And I've seen you behind the wheel at different times. The question's been raised, should you have been a racing driver or a footy player? I think you chose well. Have a great time tonight, mate.
Then comes the bombshell. Although you sign with Carlton, Hawthorn now says you can't leave. But Carlton has the contract, and that bonus money is all gone. So after much legal wrangling in the courts, a decision is finally made. You are playing rover for Hawthorn. And while all this is going on around you, you slip away and marry Jackie, who joins us now. The keeper of the secret.
Yes, yes, a lot of lies.
What were you saying today about Jackie saying you've got to go despite feeling ill?
Yeah, normally, like, she likes to try and keep me home quite a bit, and that this morning, like, she sort of got me out of bed, put the clothes on me and says, get out of the joint, so... but I know we made it, and she's kept it quite well, actually.
That's great. Please take a seat next to John. Johnny, your football career continues from strength to strength, but your teammates can't work out how your physique allows you the stamina to do it week in and week out.
Well, for a guy who still can't lift a donut, it's amazing how durable he is.
It's your Hawthorn captain, Jason Dunstall, with Dermot Brereton, and your first coach, Alan Jeans.
Oh, great.
So, Jason, he's not exactly Mr. Universe, huh?
Oh. Well, I played with him for 12 years and he still doesn't know where the gym is. I mean, we're talking... couldn't pull the skin off a custard, John, could we? I live about, I guess, a minute's drive from John's place, and I've had a couple of working bees. Never bothered inviting John. He doesn't like manual labour. I mean, all he'd do is come around and drink your free grog, and that's about it.
Dermy, have you got any stories on him?
Oh, well, where do I start? I mean, we used to have this thing where we'd dip into a hat and pull out a dare on end-of-season trips, and one that John pulled out was to coat himself in suntan oil while we were in Hawaii and roll in the sand. And he looked like a crumb sausage for the rest of the afternoon. And he had to wash it off, but he said, no, I'm feeling comfy with this. And the only reason was because every time he went to the bar, there was like the Red Sea parting. He was not a drink every time. People don't know what he was.
And Alan, you've always been a real mentor of Johnny's, haven't you?
Oh, yes. Well, right from his first game against Carlton, we knew we had something special on our hands. You know, he wanted to be the best. He was prepared to make the sacrifice. He's a little bloke who really loves playing football.
Big heart.
Yeah.
Oh, big heart.
Yeah. Gentlemen, thanks very much for joining us.
Good, thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thanks, John. I did too.
And after the break, a lifelong dream is fulfilled. But first, here's a message from a group of guys you love performing with.
I am the music man, I come from down your way and I can play.
What can you play?
I can play the Johnny Platten.
Oh, Tiny Tim look like that. Dirty rat, tiptoe through the forward line. Sneaky, sneaky rat. Hey!
Congratulations, John. Have a great night.
Welcome back as we pay tribute to the Hawthorn rat, John Platten. It's 1987 and you are the talk of the town, the favourite for winning the Brownlow medal. You and Plugger Lockett share 20 votes each with the last round to count. Neither of you score, so you both win the Brownlow. This makes you the first rover to win the medal for almost 20 years. And that must have been some night, huh?
Yeah, great little bow tie that. Yeah. I'll look down its hair. And I suppose it's one of those nights where you just go along and you go for a couple of drinks, free meal, and hope for the best. And I hope for the best, and it came up. It's great.
Yeah. So life couldn't be better or busier. Personal appearances, advertising endorsements, and your football. Now, Wimbledon champion Pat Cash is also a devoted Hawks fan. Pat's playing in Europe, can't be here, but sends this message.
Good man.
Hey Plats, it's Pat Cash here from London. Sorry we didn't get to the finals this year, but I hope you have a good night. But I just want to convey a little story that some of the people might know about. I remember a few years ago when you were my bodyguard at the Rio Challenge when I was over there in Adelaide. Well, of course, I was introducing you as my bodyguard, and nobody seemed to take you seriously for some reason. I don't know why. But of course, I met your family there and your mum, and because I'd been so welcomed by the Hawthorn Football Club, I said to your mum, I said, listen, anytime you want some tickets, you know, to come and watch me play at the tournament, feel welcome, no problems at all. So a couple of days later, I get this phone call from your mum saying, oh, Pat, can I please have a couple of tickets? Can we have some tickets? I said, yeah, sure, Mrs. Platten, no problems at all. Yeah, I mean, how many do you need? She said, oh, I'm just going to get a couple of the family come along. Can I have 16, please? And somehow, I don't know how I managed, but we managed to get all the tickets for your family. But it was great having you along, and it's always been great watching you, and have a great night.
Hawthorn wins back-to-back premierships in 88 and 89. It's then you form a close friendship with club member Greg Poynton. In fact, when his son Sam is born with Down syndrome, you're incredibly supportive. Well, gladly you become Sam's godfather and then a patron of the Victorian Down Syndrome Association. And there was no way Sam or his dad were going to miss tonight.
You good? You good?
Hey, Sam. How are you, bud?
How are you, Dad?
Hey, Greg, what sort of a bloke is he?
Oh, great bloke. We've had some fabulous times together. He's sort of a people's person, and he's never to knock back an autograph or a kick in the park with the kids. And he's spent so many hours with the Down syndrome children. It's just been fantastic, and we just owe him so much. It's just great, mate.
And Sam, what does Johnny Platten do best of all? What does he do?
Kick.
Yeah. And of course, you're not only a godfather, you're also a father, and Jackie, a mother, to 3 beautiful children, and here they are now, Jade, Stephanie and Jake. Jade, tell us the best thing about Dad.
When he dances in the concert, the dancing concert.
Performing again, is he? What's he going to perform this year for you?
He's going to sing Macho Man.
Macho Man. By the village people, right?
And he's going to be an elf.
He's going to be an elf.
Oh, Jade, I'm always an elf.
Guys, why don't you sit and join Mum and Daddy over here? John, this year your autobiography is launched, and launched by Hawthorn's #1 ticket holder. He is, of course, the Premier of Victoria, Jeff Kennett, who sends you this message.
John, congratulations on this your special night. I'm sorry I can't be with you. You've been a wonderful ingredient in Hawthorn over those many years. Hopefully, many more still to come. Whether it's Platts, whether it's the Rat, or whether, as you and I know, it's Lefty, congratulations. Hawthorn's had a great year off the field, not as good on the field. And I guess from my point of view, it's been a bit frustrating. I rush out from my office on Monday mornings, claw away at the tree, to now put this ring around it so that I don't go to the top of it. But I'm quite sure 1998 will be a wonderful year for you, your family and Hawthorn.
Yeah, John, all through your football career, you keep friends along the way. But few friendships go as deep as someone we saw from the early days, and you haven't seen him for 12 years.
On the farm, we had the meanest June buggy ever.
From South Australia, Andrew Bowley. Good memories?
Oh, very good, yeah. I used to come down to the Plattens, of course, and stay on the weekends when I played, and they made me feel very welcome.
Another one?
Yeah, I needed another one. So. But, yeah, no, John used to come up to and so the rest of the family used to like to come up to the farm occasionally, and we had a bit of a June buggy that our Volkswagen, we ripped the shell off it and welded some roll bars around it, and used to take it for a spin, and John and another bloke, Peter Krieg, they were each never go, and they got in the June buggy and tearing around and cleaned up a sheep's trough. They absolutely rode it off, but they were all right, so that was the main thing.
Well, that was Craigie, actually. Craigie smashed it, and I was sitting in the front seat, and after he smashed it, like, he rid it off, and you couldn't drive it anymore, and I got really dirty because I just love dropped.
And you hadn't had a drive?
I might have had 1 or 2, but I wanted some more.
You wanted some more? Thanks very much for doing that. Thank you. Johnny, you might carry the nickname The Rat, but nothing is further from the truth. You're one of Aussie rules' most courageous and colourful characters, and you're particularly respected for your sportsmanship, which also makes you a great ambassador. Johnny Platten, this is your life. Thanks, Mike.
Next on 9, live from Melbourne Park, the Grand Final Special Edition of The Footy Show.